Abraham Lincoln. Hello guys! Today I'm gonna narrate about Abraham Lincoln, which I read about 8 times. So, Abraham liked to read. Kids were doing work sometime, like hunting, yeah, but he preferred to read. And he also loved animals. When he was 10 years old, he saw a group of boys playing with some turtles. They found turtles. I love turtles. Yep, I also love animals. So, when he got closer, he realized they weren't playing with the turtles. He realized that, guess what? They were putting hot coals on top of the turtles to see what would happen. Look, it's making the turtle run fast. It's the fastest turtle ever! In that moment, Abraham Lincoln could just have walked away. But when you're 10 years old, it's hard to do the right thing, but someone has to. So Abraham Lincoln said, "Let this turtle go." What did you say? You heard me. Let it go. The boys let the turtle go. But then when he was 22, wait. Did you know that Abraham wrote his first essays about why hurting animals is wrong? Not such a big deal, but in that time, Indiana was so new that schools weren't built yet. When it came to learning, his teachers were simply books. He loved books. He even walked 6 miles for a book. 6 miles? That's too far for a book. He'd read while his horse was resting and while waiting at the local line store. And one of his favorite positions, his feet up a tree. And he had read every book in the neighborhood, from the Bible to Aesop's Fables to Robinson's Crusoe. And one of his favorites was George Washington. He'd even copy his favorite parts under wood. "Friend and benefactor of mine." You're a strange kid, Abraham Lincoln. Yeah, but I'm gonna be on the penny someday. What's a penny? When he was 22, they moved to Illinois.
Illinois.
And he saw a group called the Clary's Grove Boys. Everyone knew they were bullies. He didn't like bullies. When they challenged me, I was the new guy. When they challenged me, everyone knew in town they were bullies. But I was the new guy. When they challenged me, I didn't have much choice. Like Abraham Lincoln didn't have much choice. Today some may call it a fight, but it was really a wrestling match. The rule back then was, once you grabbed your opponent, you couldn't break your hold. But Jack did, so he could grab his leg and send him flying. Wham! I wasn't mad. He wasn't mad he lost. Everyone loses sometimes. What got him upset? He to fight us all. Within seconds, they all surrounded him. They were waiting for him to back down or to lose his cool. But instead, calmly and confidently, he said, "If that's what you want, I will fight every single one of you, fair and square." They knew he meant it. "You're a strange kid, Abraham Lincoln, but you've got guts. You know, I'm gonna be on the penny someday." "What's a penny?" Some fights don't reveal a winner, but they do reveal character. But still, not every struggle brought a victory. A few years later, he saw some slaves chained in a boat of the Ohio River. He didn't do anything just because of their color of the skin. He didn't do anything that day, but the memory of that people, it haunted him. When he was president, well, he lost 4 elections before he got the big job. As in 4. In his time there was a war. It was called the Civil War. The Civil War was Americans who wanted the slaves to be free and Americans who wants to not really save them.
To continue slavery.
Yeah, to continue slavery. That's what I was gonna say. But you were too fast. Then he said this: "These people will be free." The Civil War lasted longer than anyone thought. The people on his side were ready to give up. To re-energize them, they held an event on Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. The main speaker gave a speech that lasted almost 2 hours, and Abraham lasted 2 minutes, and he only used 271 words. The most important 5 words he used is, "All men are created equal." All people are created equal, because that doesn't include the women. So use your voice. When you see injustice, speak louder than you did ever before. When you do, it will never be forgotten. Look, he's on the penny. Well, that's after Abraham Lincoln died, because, well, pennies not that famous in the olden times, right? And
The end?